Any relation to Game of Thrones?
You know, we get asked that question a lot of
Sure you do.
times. Actually, it was independent, but I know that with honor and valor and beauty.
As we kick off 2020, the buzzword on the street is electric vehicles.
Yes.
We're hearing that this new decade is the decade of electric vehicles, and Nissan is definitely on trend. I've got Dan Pass here, the general manager here at Nissan, who is introducing the Nissan Ariya concept. Any relation to Game of Thrones?
You know, we get asked that question a lot of
Sure you do.
times. Actually, it was independent, but I know that with honor and valor and beauty, like Arya from Game of Thrones, so is our Ariya concept.
Beautiful, just minus the murder part.
Well, we
We're good.
try not to go for that. That's a good point, yeah.
So tell me more about the Ariya concept.
Well, the Ariya concept is the latest expression of what we call Nissan Intelligent Mobility, which is how we look at the way that vehicles are powered, driven, and integrated into society now and in the future. So this is the next step of that. Now, as you know, Nissan has been a pioneer of EVs for over 10 years now with the Leaf, which is everywhere, right? It's a car, a global car, more than 500,000 sold. And now we are taking that game and moving up. And we're moving up into the crossover world. So this is the concept version of a car that'll be coming pretty soon, based on an all-new electric vehicle platform, available in not just two-wheel drive, but all-wheel drive, and is fast and a lot of fun and certainly beautiful inside and out.
And there's nothing out there like it right now?
Well, what's exciting is that ever since we launched the Leaf, which was pretty much a class of one, there's been a lot of competitors out there, and there's certainly a lot of competitors out in the crossover space. So what's exciting for us and exciting for customers is that there's going to be a lot of competition out there. So they'll really be able to, the customer will actually be able to help choose the best car for them, and that really forces us to step up our game to make sure that our car is the one that they want.
Absolutely. But why launch with a concept? Why not launch just with a car that I can drive off the lot tomorrow?
Well, that's actually a great question. This is actually the second concept that we've shown of a crossover EV. We started in 2017 at the Tokyo Motor Show, and then this car showed up at the 2019 Tokyo Motor Show, and this is its US debut here at CES. And the reason why we show concepts is to get market reaction, to see if there's interest in the vehicle, to understand what we may need to change, and then use it as a true reaction of, a collective reaction of who our customers are going to be, and for them to tell us what they want. And that goes for the first one to the second one, and then for this one we're introducing a brand new nameplate, Ariya.
Right.
So we also have to test that as well. And we've gotten some great reaction. This car has been nothing but a hit for us.
I'm sure.
And you can see it is a very beautiful car. And we're just excited for what's coming next.
It's definitely drawing a lot of attention here at CES, but I always hear the murmurs of people saying, another concept launch. When can we actually see this car?
I can say sooner than you think.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. And price point, do we have any idea yet?
Definitely, a reasonable price point.
Reasonable.
Well, again, Nissan made its bones, if you will, or it made its reputation by really democratizing technology. If you look at what we've done over the years, our sports car, the 240Z, when it came out in 1970, took European-style sports cars and brought it to the masses for a price that actual people can afford. So that's exactly what we're doing with this vehicle as well. What may be considered a upper market design, upper market technology really will be within reach of your average new car EV buyer.
Before we started this interview, we had a little talk, and I think there's some trends that we're seeing at CES. Two of them in particular is you were saying we're surrounded by other car manufacturers who are also doing electric vehicles, and you're excited about that. Why is that?
Absolutely excited about it because, first of all, it shows a remarkable shift in where the market is going and where cars are going, and also where customers are really, wanting to see advances. It's technology. And it's very exciting to see what we bring to the table, what our friends at Audi, FCA, and Toyota, just within this little area right here, all the different technologies, because I think it makes it us all so much better. Competition really does improve the breed. And also it shows you this sort of incredible picture about where transportation is going. We're in this revolutionary time right now that really has never been seen before about how cars are actually powered, about the fact that the computing power is so far in excess of any space shuttle. This, for a normal vehicle that you can buy every day, it's just a very, very exciting time to be in the car business, to see what's out there, and really an incredible time to be a customer because you're going to be spoiled for choice with some really awesome vehicles.
You made a really great point there, which is automotive makers are shifting from being car makers to being almost like computer shops. You know, there's so much engineering that goes into these cars that they are like running they are really little computers on wheels. So how does a company like Nissan, a big company, keep up with the demands?
Well, that's actually a great question. We do work with a lot of partners, but we also have a lot of engineers that are really out in the marketplace. We're a global company with over 260,000 employees, including tens of thousands of engineers that are literally situated all over the world. The most important point is what we call walk the Gemba, which really roughly translates to being get on the front lines. You have to understand what your customers want and what they're expecting out of their vehicles and be able to provide them a solution to their transportation needs. So again, it's not, like you said, it's just not about going from point A to point B. It's not just about a good-looking car on the outside. It's about supreme interior comfort. It's about quietness. It's about connectivity. It's about audio systems. It's about how you engineer a vehicle so you can speak to the people in the back without raising your voice. It's every little aspect of actually a car being part of your lifestyle, and that's what we have to figure out. And it's a challenge, but we're certainly up for it, and it's such an exciting place to be right now.
How do you balance listening to what consumers want versus you saying, I'm the leader in this industry, I'm going to give you what you think you want?
I think it's a healthy balance actually between the two. You know, you have to be in a place to set a trend, but then you also have to listen to the people who purchase your vehicles.
Absolutely.
So, you know, as a global leader in vehicle manufacturing, we certainly have enough market research out there, customer research, happy customers that tell us what they like, and then some folks who frankly tell us what they don't.
Yeah.
So it's important to also take in the positives and negatives and then be able to add our own spin and spice to that and come up with what we feel is an appropriate solution, working with our customers as well as our engineers.
That sounds like the formula for a healthy relationship, doesn't it? So with all the competitors trying to do the same thing, what makes Nissan stand out, especially with the Ariya concept?
I think what Nissan brings to the table more than anything else is accessibility. It's not necessarily about having the biggest screen or the biggest, vehicle overall, or the fastest time to 60 miles an hour. What it is it truly brings to you an integrated, really polished piece that fits perfectly into your lifestyle and is very, very intuitive to use. So instead of the huge screens that you've seen on some of the competitors, we have two 12-inch screens on the Ariya concept that will make its way into an actual vehicle, but is completely intuitive to use. And it does not require stress on your eyes and stress on your body to turn or to take away your attention from the road. It's the little things of how this vehicle was constructed and how this vehicle actually makes sure that, for example, completely flat floor.
Yeah.
And there is no issue with legroom front or rear because everything got pushed out because we have a brand new platform. So it's the little things and it's how it comes together as a whole that you just feel right. And that's what we want to do, is we want our customers to just step in the vehicle, feel like home, and it'll just feel right.
That sounds absolutely lovely, and that is exactly why I have a surprise for you.
Surprise!
We did our research.
Nervous.
We did our research,
Yes.
and we thought, so this is our first year doing TechTheLead Best of CES awards. And we did our research, and normally we're like, do we want to give this award to a concept or a prototype? Sometimes our consumers are thinking, well, when is this really going to hit the road?
Sure.
But we really felt that the Ariya concept could actually be a car that you could see very, very soon. We've seen the pomp and circumstance with some of the other cars, like you said, with the big screens, with like dishwashers and all the things that you may not want in a car. But the Ariya concept was designed with the consumer in mind, with practicality, affordability, hopefully, and accessibility. And that is why we are presenting you with one of the TechTheLead CES Best of CES 2020
Thank
awards.
you so very much.
Yeah,
Wow, this
open
is a
it.
treat. Oh, I didn't know it.
The
I
present.
didn't know it was the box. Oh, look at that.
And this is
Oh.
specifically for the Ariya concept.
Thank you so very much. Wow, this is a treat. This is actually the first award I think the car has won.
That's amazing.
So this is
Here
great.
we
You
go.
guys are really on the cutting edge yourselves.
We think so too.
Thank you
let's
so very much.
I mean, let's really promise everyone. This
Yes.
is going to hit the road.
Yes.
It's going to happen.
Yes, stay tuned. Stay tuned. You'll see it pretty soon.
Thank you so much, and congratulations again.
Thank you so very much.